Hello there and welcome to Sugar Kane's Tour of Tassels. Today is a very special day because today is the very first World Burlesque Day. And for this reason, I have a treat for you. I'm going to show you my nipple candy, which are my tassels and my pasties. So let's have a look. But before that, I thought it would be good to talk about the history of tassels. So where do these come from? Well, it is thought that tassels come from the late 1800s, from belly dancers such as Little Egypt, who used to wear metal plates over their breasts. Those metal plates could have some decoration, like little gems stuck to them as well, and well, they were there to cover the breasts. So it is thought that the tassels and the pasties come from there. And according to the research, the very first person to wear nipple tassels was Carrie Finnell, already in the 1920s. So they do go back a long way. They've been twirling a very, very long time. And before I show you my collection, you might want to know what they actually look like when you wear them. And no, I'm keeping my bra on for now. And I'm just going to show you a picture of me wearing them. There you go. That's me wearing a pair of flower tassels. These are one of my favorite pair, and I'm going to show you them in a minute. So that's what they would look like, and they are there for a reason. They're there to cover your nipples, because of course, at least in a burlesque club, we are not allowed to show them. So let's have a look at these very sparkly tassels. Woo! So here you have those beautiful flower tassels that I was wearing in that picture. And that act is inspired by Latin music and the kind of very passionate rhythm that it can bring to the stage. And so I wanted some tassels that went with the costume as well. The costume has lots of flowers and lots of color, so I wanted tassels that went with it. And these were specially made for me at the time, I think maybe around 2007, and they're made by Titmore and Aspley. And they also made me this pair of tassels. I wanted some tassels that had just one generic color, clear color, so that you could wear them with any costume at all, so that it doesn't have to be so matchy. And these are beautiful as well. They are very, very sparkly, and that's partly because they use only Swarovski crystals. They just are extra blingy on stage. And that brings us to these beautiful heart-shaped tassels. I just have this thing about love hearts. I always have done. And I didn't buy them for any particular act. I just saw them and I thought, I have to have them. I should probably create a Valentine's Day number or something like that, so that I could, you know, have them there when I'm doing that act. I still don't have a Valentine's Day act, but oh well, there's time, I guess. And these ones, once again, I just wanted to have these tassels because they are so cute. They are so sparkly and so shiny, and they're love hearts. So I was sold. But I have worn these with an act that I sometimes do with these pink feather fans, and they do go really nicely because they're pink, and then the fans are pink as well. So that's those very, very sparkly ones. Let's put those back. And then let's go for these ones. These are actually one of my most recent ones, and they are actually a little bit different to the ones that I already have. They're very light, the material is very light, so they mold over your breast really well. And because they are light, they are less likely to fall off. And the tassels, as you can see, they're in such good condition compared to the other ones. Are a little bit raggedy already, but these are very, very smooth. I've only worn these a couple of times, so that's why. So that was those gorgeous star fruit ones. And then that was my tassels. But what I want to talk to you next is pasties. So pasties are these, for example. They can be other shapes too, but these ones are round, and they sparkle very nicely on stage, and the only difference is that they don't have the tassels. So those are those, my pink ones. Those are probably the first ever pair that I bought, so they're quite old. Not telling you how old. And then these ones, you might be thinking, oh, they're boring, they're black, but once these hit the lights on stage, I tell you, they sparkle like nothing else. They're gorgeous. So these are my black pasties. And then I have these cute little pasties just here. And I'm gonna pop one off just for you to see, have a closer look. There we go. Isn't that cute? And as you can see, I have actually stuck them onto this gorgeous little booby chest of drawers. That's so cute. I had that as a 10th anniversary present from Helsinki Burlesque Festival, the organizer of Helsinki Burlesque Festival, and I just love it. It's still one of my most precious little things, things that I have. So I took the pasty off for a purpose, so that I could show you how you actually put them on. So all you need is some double-sided tape and of course some scissors. This one here is just an ordinary double-sided crafting tape. Oopsie, tassels are popping off. Well, if that does happen, you just keep going. It doesn't matter, it's only a nipple at the end of the day. So I was going to say that yes, I usually get my double-sided tape from Cryolan's shop. I get the toupee tape because toupee tape also handles humidity really well. And I'm telling you, you know, you are going to have some humidity in your bra, especially when you're on stage. It is hot there, so it's good to have something that can handle the humidity. And also make sure that your breasts are, you know, not wet when you put them on, and there's no moisturizer around your nipples, because it's not going to stick on very well. So I've popped on the double-sided tape to the back, and now I'm going to pop it on the nipple, and let's hope it stays on. And that, my lovelies, concludes this tour. Apart from one pair, I bet you were thinking that I forgot about it, but no, I didn't. I did that on purpose. This pair is a very, very special pair, and it's my absolute favorite pair of tassels. I mean, look at that. A Finnish flag and a heart shape. What more can you want? Not much more. So this beautiful pair of tassels was made for me by Mimi de Fru Fru. She's a Finnish burlesque performer as well, and at the time I wanted to make an act that somehow reflects the fact that I'm Finnish, and so I made an act called Finlandia. This one has a corset with the Finnish flag on it as well, and a bra and knickers to match, and it's just very cute and a very glamorous burlesque act. So these little tassels went with that. And with that, I'm going to be concluding this tour, and I'm going to wish you a very, very lovely rest of the day. And let's keep those tassels twirling, babies.